We have just won the second Czech division with SFC Opava, which means the obvious. We are getting promoted to the top flight. With that comes some prize money and transfers we have to make, as the squad needs a rebuild in order to be capable of facing the challenges the likes of Sparta and Slavia Prague, Victoria Pilsen or Baník Ostrava give. Just over $500,000 on the transfer budget is definitely something to play with, but that already is cut short with a permanent deal to bring in Stepan Halupek for 300k. What were the other transfers we've made? Watch this video to find out. So after the season, this is how our team looks like. I've made some little tactical changes. In the first place, I've brought Libero to the right side of the pitch, as well as dropped back the ball-winning midfielder. And as you can definitely tell right now, our squad looks a little bit empty, because we've got only 3 people in there and a couple more in the backups, which you can see on the bench. This is our second 11. You can look at this list of the players and you can definitely tell they aren't making it anything over the French option, which means most of them will be letting them go. But it doesn't mean we don't have any transfers to make. If you look at the transfers and you look at the incomings, we've got Dominik Breda, we've got Martin Janacek, we've got Tomasz Stefko, as well as Filip Zorvon, but he's going to be a rotation playmaker, and Stepan Halupek. There's a chance we get him on a permanent deal. When it comes to the board vision of the club, we just have to attempt to avoid relegation. We don't even have to stay up, we just have to attempt to stay up. Although I think we can do way better than that. But we'll accept the current vision because it gives us absolutely no pressure. I'm also looking for a new director of football as our one. He's pretty poor in terms of attributes. As you can tell, Jarosław Kolejna has only 775, and the worst ones I've seen on this list are having like 11, 10, 10, which is pretty decent. The best one I think is this new gen called Łukasz Woszachlik. 6.5k? We don't. I have found a decent director of football, at least for our possibilities. He's Andres Quesada, and you may think, okay, who have you brought in? We may have hard negotiations, although he's 9'9". He also has 13 judging player ability, as well as Costa Rican knowledge, so maybe helpful in the future. Good news, actually, I've got 2 good news, is that we may have a senior affiliate. Unfortunately, the board did not find any suitable options. Second good news, for now, I could only make 3 recruitment focuses. These are Poland, Czech Republic and Slovakia. I will be exploring maybe loan opportunities in Germany, Austria, Switzerland and Benelux, which we also have available in the Central European package. The third good news is that I am definitely set to make a transfer on the left back position. Although we may already have Tomasz Stefko joining us on loan, I want someone who already brings in some decent quality. And that guy in my shortlist is called Valjankovic from Slovenia. Wing back on support, I've already shown you. We're making an offer, as we'll see how much do they want. I mean, doable. How about we pay 200k? Brilliant. As he wants to be an important player, this is all understandable. Wage might be too high. It's fine that he has a bit of a release clause. We'll bring your clean sheet bonus up, but you have to lower down your wages to 2.5, 2.8. I'll bring up the clean sheet bonus. Brilliant. We may have to adjust our transfer budget, but I'm all in for bringing in Valjankovic. He's a decent player, and I hope we're going to have a bright future with him on the left back position for proper. In between all the transfer business, which is the main topic of this episode, I want to show you some of the most interesting leaks and the most important fact for us in terms of build a nation safe. I want to show you how did Czech Republic do when it comes to Europe. And we did dramatically badly. Because you cannot even see us on this list. We have to go down to the 30th place when you want to see Czech clubs making it to Europe. Sparta Prague made it to the group stages of Europa League, but got 3rd place, where it was basically smashed by Ajax. Next up was Victoria Pilsen, who happened to just finish in the playoff round of Europa Conference League qualifiers. Same thing happened to Slavia Prague, who lost Apple on penalties. And there's also Bohemians, who got knocked out by Bodo Glimt in the 2nd round. As you can see, Sparta Prague has won the regular season, but when we go to Championship Group, they confirmed themselves as champions, 3 points ahead of Slavia Prague, and a big gap over Baník Ostrava and Slovačko. When we are going to the playoff round, it's Victoria Pilsen who faced Karvin and won, although I'm not sure how it entirely works. Yeah, they got the Conference League spot. When it comes to relegation group, Slovan Liberec and Hradec Králové are in the playoff, and Jablonec got relegated directly. So how are the playoffs? Basically both teams who were in the first league stayed up, so Zdrojovka is going to stay in the second division. When it comes to the most interesting leagues in Europe though, starting in Portugal, Benfica has won over Porto and Sporting by a quite big margin. Eredivisie was won by PSV on goal difference. Liga 1, usual business. Serie A was won by Inter just ahead of Juventus, Milan and Napoli. Bundesliga has seen Bayern doing the usual. In Spain, it's the Madrid clubs that dominated, ahead of Barcelona. And in the Premier League, it's Man City doing it again. Today, we will not play any official league matches. This video is a season preview, but we did play a couple of friendlies against two lower Czech division sides, Ingolstadt and FC Gleister from Austria. We won all of the games and scored a lot of goals, so there's not much to talk about. Good, we have much sharpness at least. Coming back to our transfers, I'll start with the outings, and these are Maciej Hybl, Adam Ondraczek, Adam Richter and Solomon Omale on loan. Although with this one, we are awaiting confirmation as of now. To replace them, I brought in another goalkeeper named Fabian de Keyser from Heracles Almelo. He's a different class compared to Janacek. I had to sign him, especially for 180k. But there is one problem. Yeah, I guess Janacek is gonna have some fun between the sticks. Second new signing is Nemanja Ilic from AS Trencin, who quite surprisingly got relegated from the Slovakian top flight. He requested to leave and I used that opportunity to bring him for 80k. Even if he doesn't turn out to be a great player, he will definitely be a good investment anyway, as we can even get $1 million for him in the future. We also brought in a ball-winning midfielder in Jovan Mirkovic, who also is eligible to play at right back. I also decided to bring in some more staff members alongside our director of football. These include a recruitment analyst Mirko Osters, a very talented scout Nurusz Markovic, as well as two Slovenian physios and a fitness coach. This gives us a mid-table coaching and medical staff, but also one of the best recruitment teams in the league. That all makes us ready for the challenges of the league. Let me know in the comments what do you think of this transfer window, as well as where do you think we'll finish our first season in the top flight. The board only wants us to attempt to avoid relegation. We are predicted to finish rock bottom, but I think we can safely land in top 10 with those improvements. I'll see you in the 6th episode of the series, as we will begin our season with a game against czeskie Budějovice.